veiled up here. Good evening, everybody. Thank you. So, part of the scavenger hunt this evening was 3 paintings to be done by myself, and I would like to qualify them in front of everybody, just so that everybody witnesses that I am capable of painting a flattering piece every once in a while, as well as a derogatory piece. This is, and it's Edward Savage on a throne, looking all regal and shit. The admired alder, Lord Edward Savage. Hold up. And you see the new Prince Lawson. He is standing there with like 2 axes in his hand, and there's a couple of guys laying at his feet, and there's a velociraptor laying at his feet. There's a Tyrannosaurus Rex like kind of lying in the background, and Godzilla's on his back, and it's sunlight out. And it's Lawson the Brave. And this is a portrait of Cardinal Tiernan Callahan in prayer, eyes closed, a divine light coming down on him from a stained glass window. Cardinal Tiernan Callahan, the pure.
Excuse me.
My one tribute to Mr. Alexander Thibodeau, as is the requirement, is Mr. Alex Thibodeau in a suit. Alexander Thibodeau in a suit. Now, I do have one piece that I've been mentioning that I will unveil this evening, and I must make apologies to one of my guests that may be offended by this piece. It was not made with the intention of offending
that specific guest?
Okay. I'm not trying to offend any particular guest with this. Cardinal Tiernan Callahan and I have a long-standing, if somewhat friendly rivalry, and in the spirit of that friendly rivalry, I present, and he steps back from you, Cardinal Tiernan Callahan raping a sheep.
On behalf of His Eminence, I have but one thing to give to you, sir.
Well played.
Truly, ladies and gentlemen, this man is the very soul of everything the First Estate espouses. He is dignity and poise. He is respect. And he is propriety in such a place as this. Ladies and gentlemen, the good Dr. Gomorrah.
The traditional title would actually be His Grace, Dr. Gomorrah. But it is appreciated, nonetheless. I have a song for everybody as the final, shall we say, prize, coup de grace. I don't know if anybody else has ever heard of the song by Gilbert and Sullivan. I am the very model of a modern Major General. One of the items on the scavenger hunt, and of course I apologize to you.
Are you going to offend me, good doctor?
No, but I might offend you by proxy, good sir. One of my interpretation of the song, and I am a whore to rumor, I must admit, is a little something dedicated to a Curia member that we all love, and I will leave him nameless, as I believe that I've made my point. It goes a little something like this. I am the very model of a papist rapist clergyman. I take it from behind from every councillor and journeyman. I take the upper hand and grab my present like a highwayman, and when I'm asked for, even begged for mercy, I say, try again! I am very well acquainted too with penance and forgivery. It's rumored that I raped a little girl inside a livery. Inside my private study, I have 1,000,000 Bible tracts. Bible tracts. Got it! And I'll make my victim put her mouth around my precious artifacts. My ecclesiastic knowledge, though unneeded and superfluous, helps me to erection when I feel a little furious. Still, when I'm being buggered by my favorite journeyman, I am the very model of a papist rapist clergyman. In fact, when I know what is meant by buggery and sodomy, when I speak like a gerbil who's been given a lobotomy, when such a thing as spiteful, dreadful speeches, I'm more wary it. And when I know precisely what is meant by whips and lariats, when I have learned what progress can be made inside a nunnery, when my poetic arsenal relies on quips and punnery, in short, when I should be the favored target in a gunnery. Gunnery, that's a tough one. I got it! You'll say the very favored Major Cardinal is a very unfunnery? For my ecclesiastic knowledge, no one needed and incontinent, leaves me quite a dashing inspiration for a monument. Yes, I think I've mentioned that I love my favorite journeyman because I am the model of a rapist famous clergyman.
Yeah!
Some of you may have been present in Vegas when I gave out a ribbon. In fact, I know at least one of you was. And some of you may remember that my ribbons tend to be, well, teaching ribbons. Teaching ribbons.
Yes.
This time I'd like to give one out that is very heartfelt, if a little wrinkled. Great performance, Isaiah.
Well, thank you.
You get the first good ribbon I've ever given out.
Ah, well, this is a treasure. I'm sure this will be on next year's scavenger hunt list. Thank you, everybody, for your attention. Thank you for your indulgence, good sir. You are a gentleman. And have a wonderful evening and a safe trip home, everyone. My axe was to use this scavenger. Funny that chose to do freaked out.
I don't know if you were wondering. No, I thought it was enjoy our evenings. Formal proceedings are done.
Okay.
Actually,
Kevin.